Now we all know Honda's Super Blackbird. Super smooth sports tourer, 180 miles an hour, can get one for just under 8 grand or even 7.2 as a parallel. So what makes this one worth £15,500? So how about another 60cc, some very special bits and 40 brake horsepower? But this is no parts bin special. This is V&M's 1200 Super Blackbird, built to commemorate Honda's 50th anniversary. So what do you get? Well, probably the most noticeable thing is this red and white paint job. The white panel up the front here, distinctive V&M there, carbon fibre trim round there, some very neat decals there, 50th anniversary, and a gold Honda on the tank. But these are sort of fairly minor ones. There's even a little plaque on the headstock telling you which number you have got. Coming back here, you've got this absolutely beautiful Akrapovic exhaust system running straight through from the engine to the back, single-sided as you can see. A road legal one as well, not a race job, but it's still got a lovely exhaust note. Underneath there, you've got a Penske rear shock, and that is adjustable for compression, preload and rebound damping, and so that's 1 up on a Blackbird or even 2 up on a Blackbird. The adjuster is actually under the seat here. This one here is for your compression damping on that big gold knob there. Then underneath at the bottom of the rear suspension unit is the rebound damper, tucked right up under there, but with a small screwdriver you'll get at it. Also helping make it that little bit special are these absolutely brilliant Lsl Resuts. Lsl are a German firm and these really are the business. The engineering on them is absolutely superb. Even the pillion footrest, they get a knurled footrest as well. It's also got an Lsl chain guard on the other side. And up the top here, just like a Ducati 916, across the fork yokes is an Lsl steering damper. Very neat kit. But do you need a steering damper? I doubt it, but it looks good, and at 200 miles an hour, I suppose it could prove useful. However, the Penske shock is certainly more sophisticated than a stock one, and coupled to a weight reduction of 10 kilos, it does give a lighter, more responsive feel to what is already a fine handling bike. And you need it with that motor snapping at your heels and raring to go. And see these? These are not just for ordinary ventilation as on the standard Blackbird. These feed a pressurised airbox taking air straight back to the carburetors. But not only that, they make an absolutely fantastic sound. You just listen to this. Hear that? That's not the exhaust, that's these. Brilliant. Now that wonderful noise from that airbox is down to these, the carburetors. These are modified. We're now in V&M's workshop where you can have a look, see at all the bits and pieces. So standard carburetors, but suitably modified and rejetted. They, of course, feed the gas into the cylinder head. Now, the cylinder head on the Super Blackbird has been gas flowed, as you can see down these ports. Beautiful, these inlet ports. And also heads polished within there. Out of interest, you can see a standard Blackbird. It's a decent job, like all Jap engines, nicely engineered. But they're still rough down the ports, and you can see they're pretty dark down there. But that one looks much better anyway. And it does the business, which is more important. Also what you've got in there, 2mm oversized pistons. There they are, compared with the others. You can't really see the difference in size, but don't they look pretty, eh? Shorter skirts on them, as you can see. But the biggest thing is probably these rods. These are Corello rods, as against the standard ones, which look quite agricultural. These will stand far higher revs and won't fly apart, hopefully. Coming to the camshafts, these are the new ones, nitrided cams, completely new cams, reprofiled, well, a different profile. You could say they've got a wider opening for the valves compared with the standard one. You really can't see that much difference, but believe me, there is a difference. Ding. Finally, you come to the cylinder block. Not much to see, other than there's an extra 2mm out of that. But this is all really engineered really well, and I think this is what V&M pride themselves on. It is engine preparation, and it's absolutely spot on. I'm in my oil tot. Fast? You bet your Hayabusas it is. Wind it on through the standard gearbox and listen to that induction roar as this bird really starts to fly. But it's not a crazy kick, it's more an irresistible urge as it spins its way to an 11,300 rev limit, by which time you will be nudging an indicated 200 miles an hour. Back it off in the interest of survival and you still have a mega bird. Tractable and more to the point, highly usable. This bird really does sing. The rest of the bike is familiar Blackbird, complete with link brakes that will haul you back down to zero nearly as quick as you left it. So it might still be a Blackbird, but not as we know it. There will only ever be 50 of them, but is it worth twice as much as a standard bike or even a Hayabusa? You get blistering performance and race bike standards of preparation and exclusivity. And like anything exclusive, it's worth it if it's worth it to you.